Oh, don't mind me. I was drinking some urine. April Fools. I was actually drinking some unsweetened tea. It's healthier that way, and I'm trying to take care of my own body as much as possible. I really love the design of this mug here. It says Swift Tea, and I will soon get to what I chose to do for Women's History Month. And by the way, we got this cute little tuxedo cat laying on top of the books, and I don't know if you guys can really see. Each of the books here has the name of an album. Here's a picture that I took of the mug, and it's a better view, obviously. Swift Tea is clearly a pun on the fan base of a very popular musician that's currently a pop musician, and the word tea, you get Swift Tea. How really creative. You can get one of the Swift Tea mugs from Amazon. That's where I got it from. I forgot how much I paid for it, but it's quite cheap, maybe like $13 or something. It looks cheap, it doesn't look that big or sturdy. I don't know why I was flexing. I'm not that strong. I don't go to gyms. So what's up everyone? My name is Julian, so hi, I can't forget to introduce myself. I was gonna be too busy talking about other things without introducing myself first and then getting to the further details or the further topics. And I know Women's History Month is over, and obviously the month of March is over, and we have made it to the month of April. But guess what? I don't give a single damn. Why, yes, I am wearing a shirt that Jules Nerdy wore last year for Women's History Month when he drew one of the very popular female YouTubers, obviously Sniper Wolf. But this year, it's my turn to draw somebody for Women's History Month. And why, yes, I am a Swiftie. Come on, is it rare for a black guy to be a fan of a white girl that has the voice of an angel? It seems like it. There are some black Swifties out there, but not too many. Only just a few. I got so many musicians I admire, from black ones to white ones, Hispanic ones, even Asian ones. I don't know if I'm actually following a single Asian musician. There are loads of accounts that I'm following on my social media pages. But the leader of the Swifties is one of them. Yeah, I really look up to this pop musician. She initially started her career as a country singer, then she had transitioned into the pop genre or synthesized pop, any forms of pop music. I like pop music, but I don't love it. I'm more into rap. It originated by black people. I enjoy different music genres. I respect various music genres. We got some people that are not black that actually enjoy rap music and hip-hop music despite causing controversy. Any music genre can cause controversy. I feel like hip-hop is close to #1 or somewhere at the top because of the explicit lyric. Ooh, my voice is getting weak. I hope it's not cracking. It seems like it is cracking, or maybe I just have so much mucus in my throat. Okay, let's try that again. As I was saying, hip-hop music or rap music has a lot of explicit lyrics, the cussing, the profanity, any of the sexual languages and situations in music videos. So that's how part of the world is. We need the bad, but we also need the good. We also need the neutral. I'm completely okay with it. You should be too. Or else. It's hard for me to recall when it was the first time I've ever experienced this singer that I chose to draw this year for Women's History Month. I would say either 2009 or 10. It was over 10 years ago, I know that. Oh my gosh, I need some water. She has won a shitload of awards from various award shows. She's a multi-American Music Award winner, a multi-Billboard Music Award winner, a multi-MTV Video Music Award winner, a multi-iHeartRadio Music Award winner, and a multi-Grammy winner. The list goes on. It's mind-blowing, absolutely mind-blowing, the amount of awards she has won for those various award shows. She would put so much dedication into her music, into her songs, and she's a songwriter, by the way, not just a singer. She's been doing this for 20 plus years. She's still going. Her people is still looking up to her. I don't really consider myself a diehard Swiftie. I don't even go to concerts. I haven't been to a single concert in my life. I don't intend to go to a concert because, I don't know, it's not really my thing to be in such a crowded place and listening to these musicians or bands performing. I don't know though. This pop musician has been featured in multiple TV shows and movies such as Cats, the Hannah Montana movie. I have actually seen the Hannah Montana movie before, years ago. It's been a really long time since I saw the movie. New Girl, Ellen DeGeneres Show, Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon, and there are other TV shows and movies that this singer has been featured in. According to many sources, she is the first ever musician to be featured on the Time cover, but as Person of the Year. Holy shit. No wonder why so many people love this singer. She's also one of the very few musicians ever, according to Forbes, to be a billionaire, only by making music and running concert tours, singing her iconic songs such as Cruel Summer. If we're gonna get to a cruel summer, we're gonna have to get through a cruel spring. Style, Enchanted, Bad Blood, You Belong With Me, 22. I'm not feeling 22, I'm feeling 24, but I'm gonna really feel 25 for the next 2 months. In the next 2 months, not for the next 2 months. I gotta quit confusing myself. Blank Space, We Are Never Ever Getting Back Together, Lover. There are other iconic songs by the leader of the Swifties. I'm not gonna mention that many. Another big fat accomplishment, those 9 songs I just mentioned, I am genuinely familiar with. There are some other songs I have listened to before, but I don't know the names of them, or I completely forgot about them. Her name is Taylor Swift. Yes, I chose to draw her for Women's History Month for the year 2025. It was a really fun experience drawing her. I hate the fact that I had to rush when I was working on her hair and adding the green background for the left side of the artwork. It's a 14 by 18 artwork of Taylor Swift. The picture I chose to use came from one of her album covers, 1989, Taylor's Version. The reason why I chose the picture is because it's really wholesome. It really matches the mood of spring. Look how it is outside. It's a bright, lovely day out there. I was like, you know, I really love Swift's smile. The seagulls in the background really matches how the environment is when it's not snowing or raining. The last several days were quite busy for me. I wish I would have finished the artwork sooner. We finished it before April. It would not surprise me if Taylor Swift sees my artwork. I'm not going to try to get her to see it. She's also in a relationship with a major football player. That is Travis Kelce. I'm not sure if I said his last name correctly. I'm not good with names. I am yet to make a compilation of me and Jules Nerdy saying, I'm not good with names. That phrase, that catchphrase that we have been saying for years. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get to the 14 by 18 artwork of Taylor Swift. Here's a side-by-side comparison between the 14 by 18 artwork of Taylor Swift and the reference shot from her album cover, 1989 Taylor's version. I think the artwork I did of Miss Swift is really, really well made. Definitely one of my best works that I've ever done. I think I'll give it an 8.7 out of 10. I would have given it a higher rating if I actually did a much more highly detailed hair compared to what you're seeing right now, guys. Her hair is fine for the most part, but the right side of it kind of looks sketchy. It kind of looks mediocre because I had no choice but to rush through. It was like close to midnight back on March 31st. It was on the verge of April Fool's Day. So I wanted to finish the artwork before we reach the month of April. So yeah, and I had to rush through the background using a couple shades of green. So I love how I did the background colors, choosing the colors for Women's History Month, green and purple. So again, I love the background colors. They're really, they're fitting for spring. Those are the spring colors, by the way. I love how I did her face, her nose, her eyes, her eyebrows, even her lovely teeth, and she has on the makeup. I love how I did her chin also. I love how I did her neck. Her skin is a bit too dark to me. I could have took it easy using some of the darker colors, skin tone colors, but forget it. Overall, her skin is pretty good, but again, it's a bit too dark for me. And I also love how I did the blending of the colors and using different brands of the color pencils. It literally looks just like the pop legend, but there's a few tiny differences from the album cover that I chose to use to draw this lady. And I love that celebrities like Taylor Swift, the inspirational people, influential people or influencers would have the names of their fan bases. For example, FaZe Rug, a popular FaZe YouTuber, calls his fan base Rugrats. No, not the TV show. Maybe there is a connection between Rug's fan base and the Nickelodeon show. Yeah, Rugrats. Another example, PewDiePie calls his fan base Bros. And Taylor Swift obviously has a fan base called Swiftie, and I'm one of the Swifties in the world. And it was a really, really wonderful time drawing Taylor Swift. I will definitely draw another musician in the future. I'm definitely going to do more artworks of musicians, either singers or rappers or both. Yeah, why not both? And obviously, I have my own fan base that I gave a name to. That is Nerds, but only if I'm under my Jules Nerdy character. So that is going to be the end of this art video. Stay tuned for more content, guys, and I hope this art video was quite enjoyable to watch. Despite it being April, I will draw an autistic singer for Autism Awareness Month for the year 2025.